Our story opens in a miserable hut in the Bumbashooty village, where the evil witch doctor is casting a magic spell.
Oh, great Juju, destroy George of the Jungle. Destroy him, I say. Burn him with everlasting fire. Kabosh!
What happened, Doc?
I'm out of practice, that's what.
How come?
'Cause nobody asks for black magic anymore. Anybody wants anything done, they go to that creep, George of the Jungle. I haven't had a client in 3 weeks.
What's that?
It's George. Nice of you to drop in, George. What's that you got?
George Rescue Explorer from Headhunters.
And he looks like a live one. How many tookies you charging him?
No charge. George Rescue for freezies.
For freezies? Ooh, that's awful. They're taking advantage of you, George.
But
you're more important than that. You're big time, Georgie boy.
No kid.
I got it. I'll be your agent.
Agent?
For 10%, I'll get you all the rescue business you can handle. Big stuff. And how the tookies will roll in.
Evil witch doctor got deal.
Easy. That's my spell-casting hand.
And so, surprisingly, the evil witch doctor became George's agent.
I figure if you can't whup him, join him. Then whup him.
Next day, it began.
Oh!
Pardon me, sir. I hate to interrupt when you're all tied up, but here's my card.
Oh!
Rescues Incorporated. If you're ever in trouble, call Angawa, 8300. Outside the metropolitan area, call Bigelow, 8300.
I think I'm in trouble right now.
Oh, good, good. I'll get hold of George. Angawa, 8300.
George, will you answer the bird?
George speaking. Right away. Big deal cooking. George, go. Oh! George, here.
Now, you see that? Service. George, baby, Mr. Toodle Hunter here seems to have a problem.
He also got snake wrap around him. What problem?
Well, it's too hot to go around wearing a heavy snake like that.
Right. George, take it off.
Wait. You realize this will cost 200 tookies?
Okay. Here.
Not you, stupid. Him.
Oh.
Anything. Yes, just get this thing off me.
Go ahead, George.
See? Now George got plenty tookies to put in tookie jar.
I can't say I approve of charging people for... how many tookies?
20?
20? That's only 10% of the fee, George.
That agent deal, 10%.
But that 10% is supposed to go to the agent.
You mean he get it all?
Oh, I give up.
Well, Rescues Incorporated was an immediate success. The bird was ringing day and night.
Man sinking in quicksand. Right.
Oh, how can I ever thank you?
With 500 tookies is how. Right here.
Lion got lady up tree. George, come.
Wow.
Sorry, Leon.
Of course, Rescue Incorporated will take a check. Just add 100 tookie service charge.
Man, trap on giant anthill? Okay. This giant ant pretty tough. George could use little help.
I'm doing my part, Georgie boy. I'm counting. 1001, 1002.
But rescuing day and night began to tell on George.
Leopard, dragging man to lair. George, come.
You can't keep this up, George. You're ruining your health.
Nonsense. George, strong as...
Meanwhile, at the evil witch doctor's brand new palatial mansion...
Uh-huh. Giant gorilla stealing your wife, huh? You sure you want to stop him? I'm just joshing. Well, it sounds like a 2,000 tookie job to me. Yeah, I'll get right on it. Get to me Angawa, 8300.
Ape speaking. Sorry, George can't be disturbed.
But it's a 2,000 tookie job, and if he doesn't do it, I'll have to, and I'll get all the tookies. Who needs George?
So the tookie-mad witch doctor, like many of us, figured, who needs George? And started out to perform his own rescues. He had forgotten that a fool and his tookies are soon parted.
Now, wait. I demand my constitutional rights. I get to make one bird call. Quick, Angawa, 8300.
Gorilla got witch doctor? Need rescue? How many tookies? Not enough. All tookies? Better. George, come. Ah!
And within moments, George was defeating another mortal enemy.
It's amazing what a little tookie can do.
His tookie jar now filled to overflowing, George dismissed his agent and returned to rescuing people for freezes.
But if I got a spell to cast on that George, he'll rue the day, believe me. Uja buja, such a lot of bourgeois. Kabal! No doubt about it. I gotta get more practice.
When you find yourself in danger, when you're threatened by a stranger, when it looks like you will take a licking, there is someone waiting who will hurry up and rescue you. Just call for Super Chicken. Fred, if you're afraid, you'll have to overlook it. Besides, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. He will drink his super sauce and throw the bad guys for a loss, and he will bring them in alive and kicking. There is one thing you should learn when there is no one else to turn to. Call for Super Chicken. Call for Super Chicken.
This is Santa Lucia Island, sometimes known as the Isle of Lucy. It is the home of that evil wizard, Merlin Brando. Merlin is not only the nastiest wizard in the world, but also the vainest.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the handsomest one of all?
You are, master.
And who's the strongest one of all?
You are, master.
And who's the smartest one of all? 2 times 2 is 8, right?
It's close enough. You are, master.
Oh, it's true. It's true. I am the greatest. Even when it comes to modesty, I'm tops.
But one day, Merlin Brando made the mistake of leaving the room while the television set was on. And the magic mirror finally got to see Super Chicken. So that afternoon, when Merlin Brando spoke to his mirror,
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the greatest one of all?
I cannot tell a lie. It's Super Chicken.
Super Chicken? What's a Super Chicken?
In reality, Super Chicken is wealthy play chicken Henry Cabot Henhouse III, and he's the greatest.
Then he must be destroyed. There's no room for 2 greatests in the world. Operator, I want a place to call to Pittsburgh.
Hello?
Hi there. Is this Super Chicken?
Well, yes and no. Who's this?
I'm a maiden in distress.
Distress? That anywhere near Cincinnati?
I'm being held captive on the Isle of Lucy. Save me.
Do we know anybody who lives on the Isle of Lucy, Fred?
No.
Then I'm about to save a complete stranger. Come on.
Henry quickly changed into his super suit, and Fred gave him a drink of the marvelous super sauce.
Could be chilled a bit.
Within seconds, the super sauce transformed the simple bird into a Super Chicken.
To the super coop, Fred.
Roger Wilcox.
Passing over Muncie, Indiana, teddy bear capital of the world, the super coop headed out to sea and was soon approaching the Isle of Lucy.
Ah, here he comes. Time to get into my disguise. Now I will lure that chicken to his doom.
Help! Help!
There's the island. Where's the maiden in distress?
Help! Help! Save me!
There she is now,
Where? Where?
right on the beach. What happened to your supervision?
If I had any supervision, would I be flying in a chicken coop with a lion?
I shall now blast Super Chicken to smithereens.
Hey, the maiden just took a shot at us with a cannon.
She's not shooting at us, Fred. Probably just trying to get our attention.
She got my attention, all right.
Quick, put this cotton in your ears.
Why the cotton in our ears?
What?
I said, why the cotton in our ears?
Just a wild hunch, Fred. I thought it would help.
Oh. Determined to destroy Super Chicken, the evil Merlin lured them into his castle.
Help! Save me!
There she is, Fred. Let's go.
But when our heroes burst into the castle, Merlin was ready for them.
I'll drop him into the crocodile pit. That never fails. Hey! Help! Stop! Ouch! Get me out of here!
The poor girl is so frightened that her voice has changed. Courage, little missy.
And Merlin found himself saved by the mighty power of Super Chicken.
Put me down.
Not until you are safely out of this castle. Come on, Fred.
For the rest of that afternoon, Super Chicken searched for a way to escape the castle, but to no avail. It was only natural that by 5 o'clock, Merlin had grown a 5 o'clock shadow.
Do you notice something strange, Fred?
Yes, we can't get out of here.
Besides that, this girl is growing whiskers. Do you know what that means?
Yes, you've rescued your first bearded lady.
No, my super brain tells me this girl isn't a girl. It's Merlin Brando, the evil wizard.
Yes, and now I have you right where I want you.
Making a huge rocket appear, Merlin pushed Fred and Super Chicken inside and fired them into the heavens.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Now who's the greatest one of all?
It's still Super Chicken.
You're cracked, Mirror. I destroyed him.
Not quite, Merlin Brando.
Super Chicken, how did you get here?
Through the window.
It will avail you not, for I shall now change you both completely and permanently into aardvarks.
What's an aardvark?
It's a stupid-looking hairy animal with a big nose, Fred.
That's not going to be much of a change.
And Merlin Brando prepared to cast his most powerful spell, just as Super Chicken held up the magic mirror.
What happened?
What always happens to an evil plan, Fred? It backfired. Merlin Brando will never bother us again. Come on!
The mighty fowl and justice had triumphed again. So when you hear that cry in the sky, you'll know it's Super Chicken.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the greatest one of all?
It's still Super Chicken, but you're not bad for an aardvark.
Tom Slick, let me tell you why. He's the best of all good guys. Tom Slick, in the Thunderbolt Slapper, once he's on your tail. He won't quit because you know there's no such word as fail to Tom Slick.
This interesting teepee drawing tells the story of the only tribe of Indians who ever tried to raise apples in the Nevada desert. They failed miserably. Later, they turned their whole reservation into the scene of today's race, the Appleless Indian 500.
Ugh.
Tom Slick, what on earth is that you're driving?
I've converted the Thunderbolt grease slapper to a big wheel racer, Marigold.
Looks like a donut that didn't know when to say when.
I call it the Thunderbolt ground grabber.
Still looks like a donut.
The creme de la creme of big wheel racing is on hand today. There's Ray Tread in the Axle Jet Rim Runner, Royal Badyear in the Mag Spoke Hubgoer. And here with the sinister Blackwall Crop Squealer is that poor loser and worst winner, Baron Automatic.
Boo!
Fletcher, this is the day I get rid of Tom Slick. I feel it in my bones.
I don't feel it in my bones. Now I do.
All the dirty tricks ready?
Yes, master.
Good. Let's go to work. It's a starting time, and here they go. Flashing into first place is your favorite and mine, Tom Slick.
Yay!
He's followed by Ray Tread and Royal Badyear. Baron Automatic seems to be biding his time. Direction, I'm biting my nails. Darren to Clutcher, reverse the signpost.
Yes, master. Uh-oh, it's stuck. Hey, there it goes.
Uh-oh, something seems to be amiss. Ray Tread and Royal Badyear have reversed direction. They're heading back, and here comes the Baron.
Yeah, sure finished those two fellas. Hey, Master?
Almost finished me, Clutcher, and Tom Slick got by.
Oh, Gertie, Tom's all alone in front.
It's a lonesome life being in first place all the time.
But now Baron Automatic is gaining. The Baron has passed Tom Slick.
Whoa.
You're approaching the old apple tree, Clutcher. Do you have the bowling ball?
Yes, Master.
All right, drop it.
Yes, Master. I did it! I did it! The Baron will be so happy.
Clutcher!
Is that you, Baron? That's you.
Clutcher, you numbskull!
I wish I were.
Get busy with the next dirty trick, and this one had better work.
Yes, Master.
It looks like clear sailing for Tom, but far ahead on the side of the road, a noble red man thumping a ride. But wait, it's another trap.
All righty, Baron. Are you sure he'll stop?
Of course, a soft-hearted ninny like Tom Slick could never pass up an old Indian hitchhiker.
But he just did.
Oh, what have I done? Sorry, Chief. Thoughtless of me. I didn't really mean to pass you up. Hop in.
Now, Clutcher, now!
Yes, Master.
Won't get in, eh? Can't say I blame you, Chief. I'm sorry.
What happened?
It's all right, Master. It's fixed now, see?
Gotcha!
This one's on me, Master.
It appears that nothing can stop Tom now.
But I still got one dirty trick left.
All unaware, Tom hurdles onto that fatal fork in the road. But who is that sending Indian smoke signals from high atop Mishmash Mesa?
It ain't Pocahontas, sonny boy.
Smoke signals. Beware, trap at fork of road.
Come on, Tom Slick!
Yeah, come on, Tom Slick!
No, you don't, Clutcher. I've been warned of your evil scheme. Ha-ha!
Tom boy, didn't you see the trap in the road?
Yes, Gertie. I got a very close look at it.
It worked, Clutcher! It worked!
Yes, Master.
Well, I guess that's the end of the race for me.
Cheer up, Tom boy. Marigold is making some donuts.
I couldn't eat a donut now, Gertie.
You're not gonna eat it, you're gonna ride it.
There, Tom, it's the biggest donut I've ever made.
Hard as a rock, too. You're a real pal, Marigold.
Is that all, Tom?
Of course not, Marigold. What I really want to say is, you're a regular fella.
Be still, my heart.
All right, lovebirds, time to fly. Into the donut, Tom boy, and good luck.
The Baron looks to be an easy winner, but what's this? Rolling off Mishmash Mesa, inside the deep-fried donut dragster, it's Tom Slick. It's the Baron. It's Tom. And at the finish line, it's Tom Slick by a crumb.
Yay!
Tom receives the Appalus Indian Trophy. And the Baron is given a typical Appalus Indian farewell party. What did I ever do to you?
Nothing. Appalus Indians just hate losers.
Ugh.
But, Gertie, how did you know Marigold's donuts would take such tough punishment?
Easy. Did you ever try to eat one?